I want to welcome you if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is MJ, and on Saturdays, I like to do what I call my envelope randomizer challenge, where I put the money directly into the category that it's going to go to. Um, I did again, you know how I'm obsessed with dice towers. I created another dice tower, but as I said, the filament doesn't like this filament doesn't like this detail, so I'm gonna have to find another multicolor filament with these same type of colors and see if that does better. But I do like it. It's just it doesn't it just doesn't like it. But it'll be fine for me. So again, I don't know what I'm selling, so it doesn't matter. This week I'm gonna do $30, and I think I did 30 last week. I just don't know if I can change it or not. And I really won't know until probably sometime in August, because I think that's when I'll get my first full check for my new job. Oh, I did create this too. I have to do some with a camper. So happy camper sign. So I'm debating between like doing signs or doing signs like I created this one for my business. Um, so I'm not really sure. But like I was saying before, I'm just going to do $30 today. And if I find that I can only do what I'm doing today, I might combine videos. So instead of having Monday and Wednesday and Saturday videos, I might just have one video on Wednesday and I do all these categories, or all of these in the same video. That way I don't feel like I'm having a very short video. I'm not sure. Let me get the 3 die out that I use for this challenge. And normally, if you're new, I just roll the dice, and whatever number it gives me, that category gets that amount. And I did condense some of these folders so they're a lot thinner, remove some of those ones, and hopefully I get more in here because I need more in there. Okay, let's get started. Now, if it gets ones, I get the same thing every time. Why is it always I got to roll again? Now it doesn't want to come out. So let's see, let me do it one more time. And if it doesn't work, yeah, I can't use it. So this one is probably going to be more for one of these larger dice. Yeah, it needs to be a 6 die. And I'm definitely not using that. So let me get this one, because I remember last time this one, the dice got hung and is only good for a small dice. So let me double check this to make sure I'm still in frame with these. And then I'll just go ahead and use this dice tower because that one's a lot better. Okay, so that's $3. 1, 2, 3. I did complete 1 week of working at my new job. Now next week, I actually go to the training because I did mine backwards. You're supposed to do your orientation training first. But I wanted to take a week off, as I mentioned before I started the job. And that worked out to be off cycle. So I'm going to be, some of the people that are going to be in the training are going to be new, and they just starting the training. And I've already worked at the location, for my location, for a week. I enjoy it. The team that I'm with are the perfect team for me. There's usually 4 of us working a shift, and they're all older. And that's the key. They're older. If you had 3, that's $4. If you had to deal with 3 younger people and myself, then it would just get boring because your conversations would be very limited because, as you know, they have a limited life experience because they've only been around so long. So they're only going to talk about certain things. 2 and 3. Am I already out of money? I mean, really? It's getting low, but that's why I hate doing $4. I mean, $30, because you don't get to go around that much, so you don't get to put a lot in. Yeah, so the team that I'm working with is pretty good. They're all older, and they're willing to help, because you can get to some places where they don't want to help you, but they are willing to help you learn. So the only thing I did do was, like they wanted me to do, is answer the phones, which I thought was going to be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. But they wanted me to answer the phones. and register people when they come in to be seen, the basic check-in. And I did okay. I feel comfortable. I think it'll be a lot better because when I actually go to training, a lot of the screens are going to look very familiar to me because I've already seen the screens that they're going to be showing. Only $1 left. I've already seen the screens, as far as the programs. So I will be able to, it won't be like, oh my God, what is all this stuff? So I've seen it and it's not that complicated. It's just learning where to click and where to add stuff. So I think I'll be okay. I am going to take a lot of notes because I like to be able to refer to notes if I have a question versus asking someone, especially if I've learned it. Let's see, did I have anything from last week? I don't think so because I wanted to clear it out. So nothing from last week, and I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this week. Not enough. You need 10 in order to, oh, I have it in the wrong spot. I condensed this section. I condensed this folder, excuse me, so I put it back in the wrong spot. All right, insurance, I got 1, 2, 3. Do I had any left from last week? 1, making it 4, which is good because then I can mark off 2. But like I said before, I won't really know what my full paycheck is because 2, 4, because we do get some form of shift differential. And this week I did work a normal time where you would use shift differential, but I didn't have my full schedule. So, and then next week, which will be, so this week I will get paid for just, because we get paid this next Friday, the, what is it going to be? The 17th. We'll get paid Friday the 17th, but that'll only be for a week for me for just this 1 week that I worked at my location. And then training and another week will be the check that I'll end up getting like on the 31st. But that'll just be training, so you don't have no shift differential because you're not working weekends. All that makes a difference. Your pay is varies based on that. So it might be more. I don't think I'm going to get my full idea of how much I can make and contribute to my binders and folders and challenges until I get paid. Let's see, until I probably get paid on the 15th of August. Then I'll have an idea actually what my paycheck could look like on a regular basis. Taxes got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything in taxes? No leftover. I can do 4. Let's see. It's 5. It's a 4 and a 2. So I can do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the 1 back until I can get another 1. And then this one will be finished. I wonder, should I steal a 1 like I did last time? No, I won't steal 1 this time. I'll just go ahead and use the mark off the 4. And then next week I should hopefully be able to clear that out. Or close this one out. Yeah, so I'll have a better idea mid-August how much I can continue to contribute. I was able to contribute this amount because I got my last paycheck from my old job, which people from my old job, some managers, are calling me, and I'm like, I'm not helping you. I'm no longer there. Why are you calling me? There's nothing I can do for you. I'm not going to gossip because I'm gone. This is $2, so I can mark off 1. I'm not going to gossip because I'm gone, and I'm not going to help you figure it out. So I had blocked my regional and my senior regional, and God knows my maintenance man number. But I hadn't blocked any of the managers from the other locations. And I only really had one manager that had my personal phone, and the other one was no longer there anyway. She called me like 2, 3 times in a row. I'm like, I'm not answering. 1, 2, 3. I had already talked to her first after I left, so it's not like I never talked to her. I talked to her like the first week I left when I was on vacation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let her know everything. Now she's calling back. So the only reason she could be calling back is because they have her working 1 day a week at my old property because they didn't have a manager. So now the only reason you could be calling me back is to ask me questions about a resident or a move-in or a file I'm not answering that. I've moved on. I suggest you move on because I'm not going to help you. So now I had to block her. You know, there's a thin line between coworker and friend. I'm not your friend. I was your coworker. Camp fees only got $1, and it needs at least $5. Did he have anything from last week? Let's see here. It had $2 from last week. So I got to wait till next week and hopefully get $2 to mark off one. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not answering the phone. Why do you keep calling? And to me, if you call somebody one time and they don't answer, then you might want to leave a message or something or text me. Don't continue to call me because I was at work at my new job. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't take my phone in my new job. This is 1, and these are $2, so I'll do 4. I don't take my phone in my new job, so it was just popping up on my watch. 1, 2. I'm like, why does she keep calling somebody? I'm not going to answer. I'm so glad to be away from that nightmare train wreck, borderline slumlords. I'm like, I'm so done. I'm not fooling with you. Okay, see the supplies got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing else, but 4 is all I need because these are $2. Yeah, so, and then I'll also know my schedule. I did find out my schedule, what it's going to be, because they were able to look it up, my other team members, and look like I will be working on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll be off Monday and Thursday of each week, and then every other weekend. So it turns out to be pretty decent. I'm okay with it. And because I'm working the night shift, this only got, oh man, it needed $2. I'm going to steal $1 because it had $1, and I'm going to take $1 from somebody that has an extra $1. I will not close this one out. This one had $1, so I'm going to close this one out because not this one. Really? What are you doing? I'm going to close this one out because all it needed was $2, and it got $1, but I added $1 and stole one from another one, so it can be finished out. So this should be $40, so I can at least close out one this week. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Yay. I'm definitely going to condense these before I take them to the bank. And did I take out paper clips? Not really, but, and since I had pre-marked it, it's for maintenance, and it's $40. Yay. Now here's the hard part, trying to find a replacement one. I might just use this one. But I see that I'm not the only one that has to get on the struggle bus when it comes to trying to choose another one. Let me just choose this one. Because what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be like $16 or more. Let me see. I don't want to. Yeah, so 16 if I do one. But if I times it by 2, it'll be 32. So let me do this by $2. I'll swap it for this one. So that way I'll have, yeah, I'll just do that and stop making it difficult and just use the first one you see. But when you watch other people's things, you're like, oh, that's a cute mini that I could use in my Saturday randomizer. But so this one, I said it's going to be $2. And it's going to add up to $32. Yeah. So if I feel my videos aren't reaching I like for them to be at least 17 to 20 hours. Like I think I said that before. at least 20 hours. What am I talking about? 20 minutes. I like them to be at least that amount. Oh, here's this one. I like them to be 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes. Say that. I like them to be at least 15 and up. Let me close that down. And then let me get my, let's see here. Dang, I did condense some money out of this bag too. So took some ones. I said, let me go get 20s when I get my money out this time and change some of these 20s for the ones that are in here. So it'll thin out some. So they're not going to be a lot of ones in there. That's there. Okay, so that's it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And just remember, say what you can and just stick to the plan. Bye-bye.